We are in Project 3, Museum Image Correction. We're on Stage 5, working with HDR images. Remember that high dynamic range combines multiple photographs of different exposures into a single image. We're limited by camera sensors as to whether we get details in the shadows or details in the highlights. Our camera settings have a lot that limit the amount of light that you're getting in. Just suffice it to say that if you're a photographer, you would end up bracketing an image so that you can get at least 3 exposures. And a 32-bit HDR image is going to give you many more possibilities for colors than you're going to get off of a standard 8 or 16-bit photograph. We're going to merge to HDR Pro. With nothing else open, we're going to go to File, Automate, and select Merge to HDR Pro. You need to browse to the folder for the museum, that is the MOAH folder. You're going to have to select all of the images and say OK. Make sure that the attempt to automatically align source images is checked, and again, OK. If you don't see the histogram, change this to a 32-bit. You're going to get the histogram across, and you can see that all of the images have been combined. You can turn off an image and see what the result does. Click the Remove Ghosts option to select it. The software uses one of the exposures, whichever is highlighted in green, to define the detail in the area of any motion that might occur, like the car. You can change by the key exposure by selecting a different image in the lower pane. Here we're just seeing a very faint image of that car. Open the mode and now select the 8-bit. 32-bit images can give you a lot of information, much more detail than you're going to see in the conventional 8-bit, but one significant disadvantage is that they can't be printed for commercial printing. If you're going to use an HDR image for a print application, you have to apply tone mapping to define how the range will be compressed into the lower dynamic range. You're going to leave the secondary menu set to local adaptation. In the preset menu, choose Surrealistic. You can experiment with the different sliders until you're happy with the results. Once you're happy with this, and you can try different presets if you'd like, you don't need to use whichever that is in the book. Experiment, find something that you like, and when you're happy with the results, click OK to finalize the process. Because you have the 8-bit in the mode menu, the resulting image is going to be an 8-bit RGB image. Save that as MOA merged with your initials and make it a JPEG and close it.